It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that. And James Harden probably would be the guy over
Stop it. He's better than James. Cut it out.
I'll tell you, James Harden carries teams, and Klay Thompson is on a team to help
carry. That won a championship?
That's help carried. That's all.
That is all. That's a good point. Here's Kevin Harlan.
At 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we go. Take a look at Utah. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And seeing where Utah is, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves.
It doesn't look like this is the season for them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Hood. Thunder's out there with Silk, and there's Doc, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Utah with the ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Minimizing steals is one of his big focal points in this game. He said that taking care of the ball and not giving away possessions is something that is paramount to his team's chances for success in this basketball game, guys.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
So it's Utah now after the miss from Stephen Curry. Off target with his hoop. A nice bounce back deal for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Here is Doc after the made shot from Klay Thompson. George passes to Doc. Now the pass to Silk. Shoots. And the shot is long. Picked his pocket. In the corner, it's Hayward. Pass to Doc. There's the screen. The dish to Hood. Jumper off the screen. And he connects with the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot's good. Bogut's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Utah leading. Here is Doc. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. Passes it to Silk. He kicks to George. Here's Silk, headed by Green. Gets stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Thompson off the drive. Bogut gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here is Doc. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hayward dishes to Hood. Inside, tipped away. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Curry. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from George. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of the season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Here's Silk, guarded by Green. George with the screen on Curry. Doc the pass to George. Here is Doc. And stolen by Barnes.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Both good from the line that time. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You can see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. That free throw good from George.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Here's Thompson, and the Warriors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Silk. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the pass to Silk. There's a good screen, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Miles checked in for Utah. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Utah has possession. They trail by 3. On its way from Hayward for 2. Another miss by Utah.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And Utah has possession. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Pass to Wiles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Good, can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 11.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here is Doc. Guarded by Curry. Doc the pass to Hayward. Goes up on the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Hayward's got his first basket. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And now with this break, here are the premier class leaders among rookies over the course of the past month. You look at Lyles, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Well, I tell you what, he just creates so many second chance opportunities for his team when he's on the floor. I mean, last month was a huge one for him. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going.
And the Warriors with some changes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for George. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And Stockton subbed in for Doc. Warriors leading by 5. Inside. And Maurice Bates, the bucket on the assist by Livingston.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now, here's Felton. Pass to Lyles. Another miss by Utah.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch off. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. And Maurice Bates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Misses off the right iron.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Livingston dishes to Barnes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. He actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo BP from time to time.
Barbosa misses from close range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Outside, Felton. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Utah calls timeout.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Ridnour is checked in for Utah. Here's Ridnour. They set the pick. Passes it to Portis. To end the drought, he takes it up and lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Barnes can't get it to go. Utah trails by 7. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. In the corner, it's Felton. Here's Portis. The 17-footer goes down. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Left in the first. Feeds it to Spates. His second shot goes in off to a good start. 2 for 2. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Felton with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The 19-foot shot, and it's sent back by Spates. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Felton can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
At the top of the key, Spates, the tray. Utah trails by 7. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. Ridnour dishes to Ingles. It's deflected. And here we go with Barbosa. Head into the hoop. That's good. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And out. I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Ingles passes to Lyles. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Livingston, and it doesn't even draw iron. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry, and tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stats one.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. That's the Warriors' 5. Inside, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And that one's good. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Kicks it to Bogut. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is George. The pass to Silk. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. Silk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Dishes it to Curry. Green with a screen for Bogut. Green, the pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The feed now to Hayward. Pass to Silk. There's a screen. Back to Hayward. That one wide left.
And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
And he makes the first. And speaking of Curry's activity defensively, he's certainly got a nose for the ball.
Yeah, he does a nice job at his size rebounding as a guard, and he keeps his hands active in the passing lanes, and he's usually near the tops in the lead and steals.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry kicks to Spates. Iguodala outside. And he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Utah calls timeout.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Silk. Jacks up a 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. And it goes on Draymond Green. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And Curry, here we go.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Curry. Both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Down low. Deflects the pass. George passes to Down. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Barnes. Thompson outside. Back to Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. He was also in high school. He was a teammate of Dougie Buckles.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Spates sets a screen. They set the pick. Thompson dishes to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. George with the screen on Curry. Knocked the pass to Silk. He feeds it to George. Here's Hood. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Curry. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Utah trails by 7. Now the dish to Hood. 3-pointer. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And also, he competed on the backboard. That also had a lot to do with the game. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Silk. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. That also was a factor.
Look at the night for Silk. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
For Utah, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Stockton's checked in. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Iguodala kicks to Spates. Drops in the layup for 2. Spates has got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And here's Stockton. There's the pick. Outside, George. Clock at 4. On its way from Hayward for 2. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Stockton kicks to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Here's Silk. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Silk's got 15 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Curry dishes to Thompson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt.
Here's Silk, covered by Barnes. Silk and Utah again with the bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in, so Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis is checked in for George. Kyle comes in for Silk. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. That's Felton in for Doc. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. Spates sets a screen. Barnes passes to Thompson. Here's Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Here's Wiles. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game, and he gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nobody near Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
3-pointer from Stockton. And Utah, another 3.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The Warriors lead it. Livingston kicks to Barnes. High, arcing shot, and the layup was good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Stockton dishes to Felton. Pass to Wiles. To the inside. There's Portis. And Utah again with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Iguodala. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Now, here's Felton after the miss from Klay Thompson. Wiles passes to Portis. Here's Stockton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Utah, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And it's tied up with that one. The Warriors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Now here's Barbosa. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Now Stockton. Here's Ingles. Here's Portis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Portis has got 8 points.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Iguodala. 8 points for him. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Barbosa's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. He set the pick to the paint. Here's Wiles. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Utah, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw, no good. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And Utah also making a switch. Ridnour is checked in for Stockton. He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left here in the second. Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Ridnour with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The pass to Lyons. Uncovered. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Livingston dishes to Barnes. 36 seconds left now here in the second.
Look at what Barnes has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. 2 shots. He's off on the first. No luck that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back end.
Ridnour passes to Lyons. And that one is hammered home.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Here's Bogut, got a piece of it. Felton. Shot misses. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Utah leads by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. And it's a neck-and-neck game going on at Oracle Arena. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Now, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Utah leading. So on the floor for Utah. Got the He's out there with Hood, and it's Hayward, and it's Thunder, and it's Silk, and at the 4 spot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And here's Curry. Space sets a screen. Thompson from long range. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Here is Doc. To the middle. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Now here's Space. Thompson outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Utah shooting 55% from the floor. We're feeling very confident offensively. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He kicks to Space. Inside, here's Bogut, and he uses the glass on the lane. Bogut's got 8 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Pass to Silk. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Doc. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Doc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Space. No good off the back of the rim. Utah trailing here. Feeds it to Hood. George passes to Doc. Back to George. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. George has got 11 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Curry. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second play. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Second, the Warriors.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Utah calls timeout. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Doc the pass to Hayward. Passes to Doc. Kicks it to Hood. Here's Silk. He's covered by Thompson. Silk. The shot, no good. AT that time from Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Here is Dodd, guarded by Curry. Hayward dishes to George. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Barnes, and it's blocked. They'll get another chance. Bogut, that's good. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed from point-blank range. You can't have it.
Here's Silk. Good D by Thompson. Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
George passes to Silk. They need this. Here's Dodd. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The first free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors leading by 5. And Curry, here we go. Thompson from long range. No good. Utah shooting pretty brutal, 29% since the break. And Hayward at the stuff.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Barnes after the basket by Utah. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Silk. He's got 19. Now the feed to Hood. There's a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 and shooting here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. To the paint. They swipe it. And now Hayward pushing.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard play.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Santan replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here is Dodd. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
You know, I thought maybe they cool off a bit at halftime, but they continue to bury the jump shot.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Stockton's checked in for that. He hits both from the stripe.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And that one misses. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but He's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And we were talking early in his career with Tom Izzo at Michigan State, saying he ain't those exact things, and he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors in Steve's way.
And here's Utah. It's been 10 unanswered points. Green against Stockton. There's the pick. Back to Hayward. Puts it up. 6 on the shot clock. Miles passes to Stockton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stockton's got 6.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. Utah also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for George. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Hood. Utah leading by 3. The dish to Stockton. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Curry, here we go. It's deflected, but he recovers it. That's to Barbosa. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. And it's Utah's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. He dishes it to Ridnour. And he sinks the shot coming off a strong pick. Ridnour's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And it's Iguodala missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ingles passes to Lyles. He feeds it to Ridnour. Five to shoot. There's the pass to Lyles. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball move.
Curry kicks to Barbosa. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Ridnour. To Lyles. The turnaround change, and Utah again with the bucket.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Barbosa kicks to Green. Drains the 3-pointer. Green's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Curry against Stockton. He kicks it to Ridnour. There's Portis, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Utah also making a switch. Felton's checked in. Golden State on D. 4-point game. And that one's good. Portis has got 10 points in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A minute 42 left in the third. The drive by Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his third assist on the night. Ridnour passes to Lyles. Felton against Barbosa. Felton dishes to Ridnour. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Bogut.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Barbosa. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Doc, he's checked in for Utah. Good on the second free throw. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ingles. He's covered by Iguodala. Now Ridnour. To the paint. Passes it to Doc. From past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got his third rebound on the night.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Iguodala, no good. Utah leading by 3. The pass to Doc. Here's Portis, covered by Barbosa. Here's Lyles. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Ridnour. Livingston kicks to Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front, up 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Maurice Spates out there with Bogut, and it's Livingston in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Barnes to the right side. Shot clock at 6. Open shot, Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Klay Thompson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. George, no good on the free throw. Outside Curry. Puts one up. That's good. Curry's got 23 points.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice look.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of this play.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Feeds it to Green. Barnes with it. Dishes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line. Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer. Just not much more you can ask for.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. George with the screen on Curry. Got the pass to George. Here's Silk. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Thompson. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Green to screen. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Green. And that's now 25 points for Steph Curry. Pass to Silk. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. George passes to Silk. Lets it go from 11. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Silk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. They're being full throttle ahead.
And it's sent back by George. And now Utah, fast break. Hayward leading the charge.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Timeout called the Warriors. checked in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Now here's Barnes. And the Warriors miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. That's the 3-5. Utah with the rebound. Here is Doc. Pass to Silk.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The first one falls.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Good on both. Warriors trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Barnes, and he banks in the layup.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here is Doc. The pass to Silk. Kicks it to Hayward. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to Silk. Here's the pick. Outside for George. Warriors with the rebound. Barnes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Green dishes to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. And it's Thompson again missing. Utah leading by 9. Here is Doc. Outside, George. The feed to Hood. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dish now to Barnes. Launches it. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. In the corner, it's Hayward. Outside, George. Hood, the pass to Silk. He dishes it to Hood from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Bogut kicks to Green. He feeds it to Thompson. Lock at 6. Dishes it to Curry. It's deflected. Here's Silk, right wing. Hayward outside. From past the arc. The shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Swiped it away. Back the pass to Hayward. Here's Silk. To stop the drought. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Silk's got 13 points in the second half. Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Barnes. Out to the wing. Here's Bogut, and it's sent back by George. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Curry. Tries to save it, and that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala with a screen on Hayward. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Utah leading by 11. Back the pass to Hayward. It's good from the top of the key. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Green, the screen. Thompson for the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Silk and Thompson sends it back. Hayward passes to Doc. 5 to shoot. That's good. And you. Utah leads by 12.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Curry attacking. Rebound, Utah. Here is Doc. Here's Silk. Drills it from outside. Silk's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Curry. Screen by Bogut. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it.
George, no good. Warriors trail by 15 for the finish. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Utah calls timeout. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Utah leading by 13. Here is Doc. He kicks it to Hayward. Passes it to Doc. Here's Silk, guarded by Curry. Fires from the wing. Rebound Bogut. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Takes it from 10 and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here is Doc. George with the screen on Curry. Feeds to Hood. That 3 off the mark.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Outside Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for your Warriors. First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. So he gets them both. Utah leading by 9. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And finishes it on with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined man.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
George, the basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 15 points here for George. Warriors trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Utah.
But their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Silk. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here is Doc after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Silk passes to Doc. Here's Silk. Right through the D for the layup. Silk's got 37.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
He spent a lot of time at the foul line in this game, and that was a big factor for them. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good, my friend.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.